let's go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody to our third week of Mindful Monday virtual meditation with Robin Nickell. Julie Featherman and I have been working together for a couple years with the Alliance of Women in Workers' Compensation, and we have a mindfulness workshop at the beginning of the year. And this is sort of an extension of that. We decided that we'd like to carry through some of the tools and resources we've shared during those workshops with everybody, so that they can have these tools throughout the year and be able to practice some of the things we talk about other than just at that workshop in January. So that's the sort of the prompting of why we're doing this. And with that, I'm going to let Julie say just very briefly why she thinks it's important and why we're doing what we're doing with these workshops.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but before everyone got on the call, I was saying, I'm getting these Sunday blues way more than I used to. On a typical, when we had normal life on a Sunday, just your weekend's dying down and then the work week is coming up. But the anxiety of what this work week will look like and the other struggles that we have going on, or stresses or pressures, or what else will we hear in the news, what family members or friends might be affected by the virus. So there's just a different level of stress and anxiety I'm feeling. And I found that the meditation and the consistent practice of it really helps not only ground me, but can kind of help dissipate that anxiety very quickly. So I don't know how many of you have been with us since our first session, but I kind of challenged everyone to do a 7-day meditation. So basically just doing the meditation, any kind of meditation every day. So if you've been able to do that, even if you just joined us last week, will you go ahead and raise your hand or give me a thumbs up in your video if you've done it? Yay, I love seeing those hands. So I hope it's making a difference for you guys as well. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Robin, who is going to do a Tonglen meditation today, which is a practice in giving and receiving. Very healing meditation, she has told us. So
yeah. One more little thing before Robin gets started. Once again, because we just had a few more people join in, thank you so much to Linda today, who is our sponsor. We appreciate that very much, and it helps us to bring these. We plan to do these for many weeks to come. So thank you, Linda, for sponsoring today's session. And now we will let Robin begin our meditation today. Thank you.
So good afternoon, everybody. It's amazing to see the way that this group has grown. I'm so excited for you guys that you're taking this time for yourselves. It's a great time to do it because, as Julie said, and we were sort of discussing before we all got on, is that I'm a little fed up with it, the whole quarantine thing. This was the week, right? This was the week where I had run out of patience for the situation, and I wanted all of my normalcy back and my creature comforts, and I want to go out and eat, and I want to shop for nothing that I probably need, but just to do it. And so I just really noticed that I was getting super involved in my personal discomfort. And I think I may have said this last week, or maybe I said it to another class. This is never an attempt to minimize the discomfort that's going on, because for some people, this is not just discomfort. For some people, this is traumatic in ways. Being separated from family, I have older parents, I haven't seen them, I'm constantly worried about them. I'm sure that we're all in this sort of challenging phase. But I noticed that when I get myself into that headspace where I'm very me, and how am I being affected? How am I being, how is this uncomfortable for me? This meditation is really healing for me because, and I'll give you a quick example. When I really made the connection of the importance of this meditation, I was in yoga teacher training school, and when you meditate a lot and you're going through trauma, sometimes stuff bubbles to the surface. It's just like cleaning out the closet, and it's necessary. It's not always pleasant, but it's necessary. And I didn't realize how angry I was, but I was pretty mad, and it was making its way up into this visceral physical reaction. And I was in the middle of yoga teacher training where everyone's blissed out and happy. And I guess I was wearing all the dark clouds. You could physically see it on me. My teacher came to me and she said, "Get up and do the dishes for your class." And I was like, well, not only am I mad now about that, I'm mad about this. I don't want to do anything. I'm stewing. I'm very involved in my own sad story right now. I'm very angry about it. And she was like, get up and do the dishes. And I did. And what I realized through the process of doing that and serving my class was, in the act of service, I separated from my own misery because I was busy taking care of other people. It's not to say that what I was going through wasn't important and wasn't traumatic and wasn't painful, but it gave me a relief. And Tonglen meditation is a great way to view this. And that's why I felt like maybe, who knows, maybe the universe is just way smarter than me. And that's why we decided to have this. And that's what I practiced all week, was because I really needed it. I was going to come up against this situation where I was like, I'm done with this whole quarantine thing. This sucks. I don't want to do this anymore. I would like my kids go back to school. So in the meditation, what we do is we serve others, right? So we separate from our own personal story and our own personal pain. And you can choose one person, maybe it's someone in your life who's really struggling right now, and you invite in their struggle, their pain, their discomfort, their sickness, whatever it might be. And then you allow that alchemy, right? That transforming of that energy inside of your heart. So on the inhale, we breathe in that pain, discomfort. And on the exhale, we send out love and peace and healing. Now, I can tell you that there are times when I do this meditation where I'm like sobbing. So if you start to have an emotional response, that is totally okay. And if you don't, that is also totally okay. The thing that I think that's also interesting about this meditation right now is we're realizing how connected we all are, right? How interdependent we are. Our health, our safety is dependent upon everybody kind of working together for a common goal. And we know from science that energy can't be created or destroyed. It can be transformed, and that's all. And so when I look at this meditation, I look at that energy. You could choose every child that's hungry today. You could choose the entire universe. I find I start with one particular person that's heavy on my heart. And as the meditation goes on, my awareness expands. And so my blessing expands as well. And so we're just going to sit and get comfortable. So if you want to lie down, feel free to lie down. If you feel compelled, you can place your hand on your chest. Sometimes that feels really soothing to people. Can you hear that in the background? Okay. All right. So we're going to close our eyes for a moment, and we're going to settle into our bodies. We're going to slow the heart rate. We're going to lower our blood pressure. We're going to focus on our breathing for a moment. Just bring your attention to the inhale, the cool on the tip of the nose when you breathe in. Feel the chest rise on the in-breath and fall on the exhale. Feel the belly expanding on the in-breath and falling on the exhale. Take a nice deep breath in, and then I want you to sigh out of your mouth. Just release all that tension, and we're inviting in just warm, peaceful feelings of relaxation. So I want you to just very quickly scan the body. And I want you to notice where you might have some tension. So maybe you're carrying it in the jaw. Maybe you have some tension in the jaw. Allow the jaw to slack. Release any tension in the cheeks. Our foreheads are smooth. Our brows unfurrowed. The shoulders are releasing and relaxing. Feel all the tension melt down your torso, down both arms, into your hands. Fingers are fully relaxed. Feel supported in your chair, no tension in the buttocks. The hips are relaxing. Feel the tops of the legs releasing and melting. Your knees and lower legs. All the way down to the feet. All of the tension is just melting away. And now in this place, I want you to go ahead and invite in any pain, any sorrow, discomfort, lack, illness. Breathe that into your heart space and allow it to transform there. And on the exhale, I want you to push out all the love, all the healing, all the peace and the comfort. Your focus may change as the meditation goes on, but just follow the pattern of the breath. On the in-breath, we're breathing in that suffering and pain. And on the out-breath, we're offering peace and comfort and love and healing. Breath is steady. Inhales and exhales of equal length. go ahead and gently open your eyes. No rush. You may want to roll the shoulders a little bit, maybe roll the neck out. I like to stretch my arms up a little bit after I've been seated for a while, invite some energy back into the body, some blood flow back into the body. Just very quickly, if you'll entertain me, I want to read something for you. And I want to preface this by saying I am not overly religious, but I find this to be really appropriate. And this is the prayer for peace by St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is sadness, joy. Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in the pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in the dying that we are born to eternal life. This is one of my favorite pieces of literature. Is what I refer to it as. And it's an excellent reminder. It's an incredible companion to this exercise, this technique. But it is a reminder that we are, again, all connected. That's not disputable anymore. I mean, energy is all connected. We are all made of energy. And so when we offer healing, we offer that to ourselves. When we offer love, we offer that to ourselves. So I hope that this will give you some peace this week as we trudge through another week of our new normal for the moment. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
And I wanted to say, apologies, I chatted this right at the end of the meditation, but when I set up the meeting today, I apparently only set it up with computer audio, so I'm not able to switch to telephone access. So for those of you that can't talk in, I'm very sorry. I'll make sure that next time when I set it up, I'll set it up for both, and it just means that there'll be a longer, instruction for the link. So if you want to chat your question, I'm happy to ask Robin, and we'll share it with the group.
How's everybody feel?
Great.
Good? Peaceful? Yummy?
Oh, yeah, wonderful.
Hi, Natalie. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me. That was really lovely. Thank you for guiding us through that. And I got a little emotional when you were reading that prayer. I haven't heard that for years. And yeah, that is really pretty. Yeah, and so perfect for us right now. Yes.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Robin, will you put that, just put it in the chat box where people can find it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or the
And
name
I'll
of
add it
them?
to our LinkedIn group too.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
That's perfect.
It's been put to music too, Robin, right?
Yes. Yes. I do. And I have this usually it's on my meditation.